Now, following the announcement of our lawsuit against Justin Trudeau's Privy Council office, where we are suing for our right to be given fair access to the Prime Minister, it was leaked to CTV reporter Glenn McGregor that a staffer from the Prime Minister's office is involved in deciding which reporters get through on the phone lines. We've thought this was the case for a long time. This is dangerous and should be a national scandal. Many have speculated that the Parliamentary Press Gallery was controlled by partisan Trudeau staffers. Speculations became reality when Justin Trudeau hired the Press Gallery's president, Terry Keean, as his media enforcer. You might remember him from when he body-checked me at a Trudeau photo op. Now look at him. He's looking at where I'm standing, he's scoping me out, then he turns around and backs up and shoves his shoulder into my equipment. Terry's new job was the same as his old one, to keep Ottawa's reporters whipped. He's been doing that job ever since. Blurring the lines of the press gallery and the Prime Minister's administration has real-life consequences, and Canadians are watching it happen in front of their eyes. The eunuchs at the press gallery have not asked a single tough question in the nearly 1,000 questions that Trudeau has fielded since his morning show began at the start of this pandemic. The media has abdicated their duty to Canadians because they are all submissive to their old and current boss, Terry Keean. Now, following the announcement of our lawsuit against Justin Trudeau's Privy Council office, where we are suing for our right to be given fair access to the Prime Minister, it was leaked to CTV reporter Glenn McGregor that a staffer from the Prime Minister's office is involved in deciding which reporters get through on the phone lines. We've thought this was the case for a long time. This is dangerous and should be a national scandal. The press gallery have always been ready to submit to the Trudeau administration. They have kept critical media out of everything that they can. Once, to get into a press conference with Chrystia Freeland, Ezra Levant and I had to get approved by the American State Department to get into a media conference in Ottawa. The press gallery have now made their deference to Trudeau official. We should have known that this was happening earlier. Remember what Justin Trudeau's staffer explicitly told me that day that they were coordinating with the press gallery at the embassy in Washington.
So the Prime Minister's office has made the unilateral decision to not let me in?
The Prime Minister's office has agreed with the Canadian Press Gallery that your organization's views are not welcome.
After announcing that Justin Trudeau has a staffer at the control panel of the Trudeau Morning Show, McGregor added that there were rules that they were following to stop certain reporters from, quote, hammering the lines, and that the order of the calls coming in was also considered. Funnily, I asked the operators this myself when I was calling in. They told me that it was absolutely not first come, first serve, or else the same reporters would get in over and over again. I've called into the Trudeau Morning Show 20 times, and I've recorded my conversation with the phone operators over and over again. Here's one of them from one of the early calls.
Thank you for waiting. Which conference call would you like to attend, please?
I'm trying to attend the Prime Minister's conference call.
Do you have a passcode to join the conference call?
Yeah, I do. But I also had a quick question. I got disconnected yesterday, and I'm wondering if there was a reason for that, and if you have to be part of the Parliamentary Press Gallery to attend these.
Nope.
So anyone can ask questions?
Anybody can ask questions. The thing is, he only has time for 3 to 4.
Okay.
Questions. And each time, and I do understand, and I've noticed this, that we try to take everybody in 1 week, never taking the same.
We're living in a country where the Prime Minister has de facto control over the media. His polling sure shows it. Even though he has botched this virus more ways than you can count, scandal after scandal, Justin Trudeau manages to control the messaging because he controls the media. Tell me, what is the difference between this and how media operates in China? Critical media are not allowed to ask Xi Jinping questions. The same goes for Justin Trudeau. That is why we are suing. We need a judge to tell Justin Trudeau, his staffers, and the Privy Council office themselves to let us report. Coincidentally, we have a website by that very same name, letusreport.com, where you can go and see the full story and see our lawsuit against the Privy Council office. The Prime Minister's office is selecting which reporters are allowed to ask the Prime Minister questions. That is a direct violation of our press freedoms, guaranteed to Canadians by the Charter of Rights. And that is wrong. That is why we're suing. Thanks for checking out our coverage. I encourage you to go to letusreport.com. You can go there and see the full story. Ezra has a full video there explaining the lawsuit. And like before, when we were suing the Debates Commission for access to the leaders during the election, we couldn't have done it without your support. Last time we won. I think we're going to win again this time, but we can't do it without your help. Go to letusreport.com for more.